Hey, welcome back to another episode of Simple Truth Television. Today is October 28th, 2023. So you guys all heard the news. The actor Matthew Perry passed away today at the age of 54. They're saying that he drowned in a jacuzzi in Los Angeles, right? And, before we get into the numbers, we just got to look at, the stuff that they put right in front of our face. So Matthew Perry, he has an Instagram. His username is Matty Perry 4. And we know the number 4 to be associated with death. And notice his 83rd Instagram post, a number that we've talked about a lot here in this channel. It has a lot to do with murder. His 83rd post was him in a swimming pool, or you can say a jacuzzi. And he posted this 5 days ago, right before he ended up drowning in the jacuzzi. And you see, this is what I'm saying. Like, these people put this stuff right in front of your face. This is more predictive programming. A lot of celebrities have done this in the past. I don't know how you call that, but they kind of like foreshadow their upcoming passing. I know it's a better word to describe that, but this is not the first time we've seen this type of thing. And whoever took this photograph, they did a good job at capturing the moon as well. And just think about the odds of this being his 83rd post. Of course, that number is associated with murder because in Gematria, which is the simple practice of coding numbers into words, murder equals 83. This was his 83rd post, and he ends up dying in a jacuzzi, just like how he's in this photograph, right? And to show you guys that that's not a coincidence, the fact that he posted this photograph and then ended up dying probably in that same pool. Let me show you guys this, right? So a lot of these rituals are always connected to Pope Francis, and his birthday is December 17th. He's turning 87 years old this year, right? So he's 86 right now. And from this actor's death, which was today on October 28th, to Pope Francis' upcoming birthday, he died 50 days before the Pope's birthday. And in the language of Gematria, drowning equals 50. Right? He also died on the day leaving 64 days left in the year, and his name, Matthew Perry, it equals 64 like the word kill. And this is an ongoing thing, right? This happens all the time. This is nothing new. This is why this stuff is so easy for us who have been doing this for a long time now. We look at these articles, and it's always the same thing. These numbers, they are very repetitive, and they get used a lot in these rituals. If you read the article, they said that this happened at 4 p.m. Again, the number 4 is associated with death. The guy's username on Instagram was Matt Perry 4. Says here that Matthew Perry has died at the age of 54. TMZ has reported the beloved Friends star was reportedly discovered dead in the jacuzzi of a home in Los Angeles' ritzy Pacific Palisades neighborhood just after 4 p.m. Saturday afternoon. They're saying that this was not related to any drugs or any foul play, but he does have a history of, having problems with drugs. He's been in rehab multiple times, but whether or not, he was a drug addict or an alcoholic doesn't really matter. This man was ritualistically murdered, and the numbers prove it. And even without the numbers, just the stuff the things that they put right in front of your face. His last Instagram post, him in a jacuzzi, and that's the way he ends up dying. Similar to like Kobe Bryant and all these other celebrities who, they put out like toys, helicopter toys, and then they end up dying in a helicopter crash. And Kobe had helicopter commercials with Kanye West, and it ends up dying in a helicopter crash in Kanye West's backyard and stuff like that. Like this goes on all the time, And it's these people behind all this stuff, the Jesuit order. Going back to what I was saying about Pope Francis, the reason this is connected to the Pope is because it's the Jesuit order behind the deaths of all these celebrities. I mean, it doesn't fail, right? The man dead at 54, the Jesuit order number. 50 days before the Pope's birthday, dead in a drowning. He drowned. And a lot of times, the death of these celebrities is usually connected to the stuff that they remembered for, right? So this actor, not only was he remembered for the sitcoms, but he also put out books, right? Notice he put out a memoir last year on November 1st, which was a date with 54 numerology, and they ended up dying at the age of 54. It was entitled Friends, Lovers, and the Big Terrible Thing, a memoir. I published it on November 1st and died 4 days before the anniversary. I found this funny. So TMZ wrote this, right? Perry is most famous for his role as Chandler Bing on the hit 90s sitcom, which ran for 10 seasons, and with him in all 234 episodes. 234 episodes. And what does Friends equal in Gematria? Well, it equals 234. They do everything by the numbers, right? From the scripting of the TV shows, and eventually the murder of the actors who participated in that show. And you see all these actors here, actors and actresses, they are all going to be killed by the same numerical code that our friend Matthew Perry passed away today by. All of them, one by one. From Jennifer Aniston to all of them. And up here I wrote, I measured from each one of those birthdays, and nothing really stood out from the rest of the actors. He died 259 days after Jennifer Aniston's birthday. David Schwimmer, 360 days. His birthday is coming up. Courtney Cox, 135 days after her birthday. 95 days after Matt LeBlanc. I think he was like probably the dumbest actor out of all of them. Well, at least his character was. And then, it's debatable between him and Lisa. And then Lisa Kudrow, he died 90 days after her birthday. So nothing really stands out with the actors that were in that show with him. But the fact that the show ran for 234 episodes and Friends equals 234, that shows how scripted this stuff is. And him posting his photograph of him in the pool, then dying in the drowning 50 days before the full Pope's birthday. In a Jesuit ritual at the age of 54, the Jesuit order number. After he just put out his book on the 54th day numerology. Then on the day leaving 64 days left in the year, the Matthew Perry number, the kill number. Not an accident. This stuff it's ongoing, and it's the same thing. And once more details come out, we're going to learn even more about his death. And I guarantee you there's going to be people in the community finding more things, because this man's death was prepared way in advance. So if you go back now and start watching some of the episodes and start doing more research on this actor, you're going to notice that, he probably foreshadowed his death a long time ago. And, man, he probably did it a lot of times during his career. People just didn't notice. Like how he did on his Instagram page 5 days ago. Actually, was that 5 days ago? I think he probably died 4 days after that he posted that photograph. Going back to another 4. But if you go back and start looking at, it was the same thing with Kobe Bryant. When Kobe Bryant first died, when he first died on January 26th, my first live stream, I thought I knew it all about Kobe Bryant's stuff. I was like, look at that. I put together like a 20-minute presentation. I said, oh, here it is. Here's the ritual. Kobe Bryant equals 41. His name equals 41. Died in LA. LA equals 41. And I thought that was it, right? I just said, look at that. I don't think there's anything else. But then I went back and looked at his career, and then I noticed a whole bunch of things. Like if I was to make a video right now decoding the Kobe Bryant death, I will probably put together a 28-hour video with all the predictive programming leading to Kobe Bryant's death. And it's probably the same thing for all of these big actors like Matthew Perry. But this right here, this is, come on, in your face type stuff. And look at the caption. He wrote, "Oh, So warm water swirling around makes you feel good. I'm Matt Man. I don't know. I don't know what that means. I'm Matt Man. Yeah, these people are weird. These people are weird like that. It's obvious this man knew he was gonna drown. Die in the apparently die, because I don't know if they're really dying in the drowning, but that's what they're reporting. Um, but if he did die in the he did drown. If he drowned, he knew he was gonna drown, and that's just more disturbing. Like, how do you prep yourself for that moment? But there's a lot of things we don't know, and he had a lot of Batman symbolism in his on his Instagram. So not sure what that's about. So there it is, his memoir, Friends, Lovers, and the Big Terrible Thing. And I was surprised to find so many photographs of this guy in a swimming pool. This guy he loved being in the pool. I don't know he has a lot of these Batman posts. I don't know what it's about. I don't know what it's about. He was even dancing like the Joker in the. Oh, look at that cinematic parallels. It's weird. A lot of Batman symbolism with this guy. So 83 posts later, Matthew Perry is dead. And all these numbers, I'm not saying that he was following 69 people on purpose, or that he had 7.8 million followers on purpose. I mean, this could be accidental. Maybe I doubt it. But all of these numbers are significant. All of them. 69, the Jesuit order number, Catholic Church number. 78, the Jesuit number. 83, a Society of Jesus number. All right, so rest in peace, Matthew Perry. I'm gonna end it there. I'll do some more digging, see if I can find anything else. But do you really need to see more? Another ritual by the numbers. I just said, what are the odds that Friends had 234 episodes? What are the odds? All right, so thanks everybody for joining us, and enjoy your weekend. And again, I'll come back if I have anything else that I need to share with you guys. All right. So again, thank you, and rest in peace to Matthew Perry.